thrilled to have you here this morning. The topic this morning that we're going to be focusing on is finding and feeding our children's passions. And this is something that you guys write in questions for Dr. Grandin all the time. It's an area of her particular expertise. We're thrilled to have her here with us. Before we jump into that, I've been talking with all of you on a regular basis here and with Dr. Grandin the other day about our dear beloved Joanne Lara, who is gravely, gravely ill. And, you know, we had the opportunity the other day. There were some wonderful people who said some really shout outs to her. And I asked Temple if there was anything that she would like to say to Joanne, because she's had the opportunity to work with Joanne on a couple of different things. And you kicked off her passion project when she started Autism Works Now. She asked Temple to come, and the kickoff event was called Temple, Grandin, and Friends. And Temple came and gave such an incredible speech at the Nokia Theater. And there were so many amazing dignitaries there, and it was just like the perfect beginning. And we all had t-shirts that said, "I'm friends with Dr. Temple Grandin." It was such a big, big event that started this movement towards getting employment for individuals with autism. But Temple, is there anything that you would like to say?
Well, I'd just like to say that she was somebody that got things done. I really liked the glorious pie truck, because I think a lot of things that are going to work are going to be more local things done in the neighborhood. I'm going to be doing a talk to judges, and a lot of kids get in trouble. And people ask me all the time, how did I get interested in the cattle industry? I was exposed to it when I was 15, when I went to my aunt's ranch. We're supposed to be working on developing kids' passions. I think in a lot of cases, kids are not getting exposed to enough stuff to figure out their passions, because the schools have taken out auto shop and welding and art and cooking and sewing and drafting and all of these kinds of classes. So we've got to start doing things in the neighborhood, like maybe have a hired mechanic set up a shop. And we got to talking about how to deal with liability. And I said, yes, I've worked in industrial safety. There's certain safety things I've got to have, like a special container for greasy rags so you don't have fires. I want gloves on the kids so they don't get into solvents. They don't have to have them on fixing the carpet. If they're messing with solvents, they've got to have gloves on. Yeah, there's a few safety things. I want to do those. But we need to figure out how to just do things in the neighborhood. And something like the glorious pie truck, that's an example of something that was done in the neighborhood, very creative, and it wasn't that expensive to start, and it can slowly grow.
Absolutely. And, Joanne was all, devoted her life to making sure that individuals with autism, first she started with the autism movement therapy, and was doing that not as just a dance class, but a dance class to help them to link their body to their brains. And so Joanne has been a passionate fighter, making sure that the kinds of things that you talk about, Temple, came to pass. And I think we all want to just say a big shout out to Joanne, how much we love her. And I can't imagine a world without her, but that is imminent. And I know, we had talked about this, and you just wanted an opportunity to just, give that little shout out to her, because you're right. She was somebody who got things done.
Another thing she's done in her career is writing about it. Mm-hmm. Write about how to do it. Because when I've done a lot of things in my career. I've been in the meat industry now for 47 years. And I would design a project, and then I wrote about it. And there's a scene in the HBO movie where I get the editor's card, because I realized if I wrote for that magazine, that would really help my career. Then I have to figure out, why is this project newsworthy? Now, I couldn't write about every single corral I designed, because a lot of them were just more of the same thing. But something where it had something original, like my entrance design on that dip vat, I wrote about it. You see, and there's a lot of people doing some really clever, good, innovative neighborhood things, but they're not writing them up. I've seen some very innovative stuff done in schools. They're not getting the stuff written up on how to do it. And I just wrote simple how to do articles on how to design cattle handling facilities.
But you're right, Joanne did write about it, and we're so thrilled that there is a book that details the autism movement therapy method. And there is also a wonderful book that she co-wrote with Susan Osborne that's really the Autism Works Now method, where it's teaching pre-employment skills to 14 to 17-year-olds.
Yes.
Both of them are available on Amazon, and we encourage people to look at those, because Joanne's work lives on in those books and in so many other ways. And thank you for saying that, Temple, because I think we all forget sometimes that it's important that not only to do something, but to write about it so that others can learn from the things.
No,
that
this
you've
is
done.
the thing. So others could do it. I went to a little talk that a really innovative teacher did on teaching history by having all the kids doing all kinds of making Egyptian things when they studied the Egyptian history. And I said, you need to make a YouTube video of what you just told us at this little, book signing thing that I went to. Just do the same thing, do it on YouTube video. I don't think she ever did. She gave the greatest talk. I wish it had been recorded, but then somebody needs to professionally edit the slides in there and do it nicely.
Yeah.
So that other people could do it.
Yeah. And, I think a lot of times we get caught up, and there's the hours in the day, but it's important to prioritize. And this week has really taught me that, because I love Joanne so much, and I know that she had a lot more work that she intended to do. But, for all of us, there's a time when the work needs to end, and what's left is what the impression you made on people, but what you put in writing is there forever.
Hey, thanks for watching Autism Live. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.